The time now is 6:13. More churches in central Indiana are getting taxpayer money through the federal program known as the Paycheck Protection Program, also known as PPP. Lauren?
That's right, and some people are concerned that many churches are not getting the help that they need. So the Rebound Indiana is our commitment to make sure that systems are in place and that they're working to help people get back on their feet.
Call 6 Investigates. Kara Kenny has been digging into this for the past 2 months and joins us now with what's being done to address this disparity.
Under the Paycheck Protection Program, churches can apply for federal loans they don't have to pay back as long as the money is spent on mortgages, utilities, and payroll. Sanders Temple here on the east side applied and got approved. Sanders Temple Church of God in Christ is a good-sized church on the east side with a congregation of more than 500 people. Like many churches, they haven't had in-person services in months because of the pandemic, and their finances have suffered.
Our revenue is down 27% year-to-date April compared to that same period in 2019.
The church's CFO applied for federal funding under the Paycheck Protection Program.
I'm like, wow, this is great for where we are, and we can certainly benefit from that. So I applied, and we were blessed to receive it.
The $30,000 will help cover utilities and payroll for 10 employees for 2 months.
We're hopeful that this program will certainly position us to get through this season of uncertainty and to keep our staff employed. I mean, they are essentials. We need them.
2 other good-sized churches we introduced you to in April have also been approved to receive Paycheck Protection Program funds, New Era Church and Barnes United Methodist. Barnes has a congregation of 700 people. Sanders Temple's pastor is concerned about other churches who have not been so fortunate.
I am aware out of roughly 30 churches in the second jurisdiction, only 2 churches in our jurisdiction have been approved for the program.
Pastor J. Rashad Jones and the CFO have been working to help smaller inner city churches apply for funding.
Your inner city parishes are going to suffer because those banks are not in our communities and they don't have relationships with the bankers. They're not benefiting from this program. And part of the reason is that some things they didn't have in order.
We've been asking since April 23rd, but the Small Business Administration will not tell Call 6 Investigates how many churches in Indiana have applied or been approved. They did tell us there are a number of reasons a specific borrower can be approved or disapproved. If a borrower feels they have been declined in error, they can work with their lender to appeal the decision. A new survey by Lifeway Research found that 40% of Protestant churches across the country applied for government assistance through the SBA or the CARES Act, and 23% of those churches' pastors reported their applications were accepted. A national group, the Interfaith Alliance, is concerned smaller churches are being shut out, telling us it seems that well-established congregations with significant communal and institutional power have largely navigated the eligibility process more easily than smaller ones. Without clear guidance and intentional engagement, programs like these run the risk of reinforcing existing power structures instead of ensuring that funds reach those most in need. Many churches in central Indiana are not applying because they're concerned about what accepting federal dollars could mean. Sanders Temple is not concerned about that, but they are worried about what they'll do when their federal funds run out on June 26th. They want to stay open and continue serving the more than 500 people who choose their church to worship God. Kara Kenny, RTV6.